Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. In today's video, just going to field the second cut. So these are the bonus fields of second cut that I've mentioned before that we don't normally cut for second cut. I mean, I'll just flip the camera around so you can see how much grass there is. And there's probably about 10 inches of grass growth here. It's not quite covering my boots up. It's not a bad covering of grass really. So it's grown since we've last been on it. I mean, it's gonna have, I think it's had about 10 weeks of growing this. It's not the best crop in the world. Quite lots of dandelions. It's quite thick on the dandelions, a couple of docks. But it could be a lot worse. So we do normally graze these. We don't normally cut them for second cut. So there's 4 fields here. But it's giving it dry today and tomorrow. So I'm gonna go back now. Go and get a tractor and mower. We're going to mow some of these fields, see which ones we can do. So it's going to rain on Wednesday. So today's Monday the 28th. Is it 28th today? No, 29th. 29th of September. So we're going to mow a few of these. We'll see how we go on, really. I think his best bet is just start mowing and mow what we can, because I'm not going to get it all mown today. But at the same time, I don't want any grass down on Wednesday when it's going to rain. So we're going to snatch a bit. But yeah, we'll go and get the mower. Enough of me waffling on. Let's go and get the mower. field now. So crop-wise, it's not looking great if I'm honest. I mean, it's not, it could be worse, it's better than nothing. But like I say, we've never in my lifetime have mown this field for second cut. Nor the next one we're laying into either, so it's not like we get a crop like this every year off. I don't know. Anyway, let's go into the next field, see what the grass is like in there. I think this one would be the worst field of the lot. But interestingly, this field, check it out, we used to have a wall splitting it from about here all the way across. So it used to be two separate fields. Now I can never remember it being two fields. It's down on a very old map in the house we've got, being as two fields. But it says the top field, so that side, used to be a peat bog apparently. One's never have thought that, but on old maps it's marked down as being a peat bog, so I'm glad it isn't a peat bog anymore. But the top corner of that field, there used to be a building where them trees are, alright, there. There used to be an old stone building there that fell down, and there were old mere as well that has been filled in years and years ago. That's why, as you can see from the clips of mowing, it was quite wet there. That's purely because there used to be a mere there. But it's drying well. When we started, it was absolutely wringing wet, the grass, but it's drying now. But at this time of the year, it'll get a heavy dew on it and get wet again overnight. So, but I can see one of my neighbours is out with they've got a contractor in mowing some second cut. Got a set of triples. Nothing fancy like that for me though. But anyway, let's crack on and get in this field. field number 3 mown off. So we're going into field 4 now. So I know when I started this video, I said I was only going to mow 2 or 3 of these fields. So I've mown the 3 that I wanted to mow. But I've had a change of plan. James is going to milk. So James has just started milking now. Well, he's just gone back with the tractor tedder. He's knocked off tedding now. And he's gone milking while I'll carry on mowing them. So there's another field that definitely was mowing, and the other one at the side of it is the reseed field from last year that is actually third cut. We'll see what the grass is like on that, see if we're going to mow that or not. But anyway, we'll get on with mowing. We're going into this next field now, so I'll flip the camera around so you can have a look. So this is the field we're going in. This is the field we mowed first. That's the field we've just mown. And the other field's just over there, what we did before, the little field. Right, so we'll just get off and have a quick look at the grass in this field, because I've not had a walk through this. It's the only field I've not had a look at, and to be honest with you, I could do with just stretching my legs. So you'll see there's a very dark green field over there in distance. That is a field of third cut we've got to do, but not yet. That won't be for another, if it's nice next week, we might mow it next week, but really it wants at least another week, 10 days on it, really. But we've got a hurricane coming, I think, on Friday, so that's going to be interesting. But you know, if it's wet, it might make it grow a bit. But just having a look at the grass now. So it's looking a bit, it's not the best of the lot, but it's summer. There's lots of dandelions in this, to be honest with you. So I did say when we shut these fields up for second cut, when I was putting fertiliser and slurry on, that I could probably do with spraying them because there's that many dandelions. And there's the odd dock as well, but I didn't want to do that because at the time we were in a very dry spell of weather, and if I'm shutting fields up for grass and the grass wasn't actually growing, I'm going to spray the weed out, and then there's going to be even less crop there. Because I mean, there's quite a lot of clover here, to be honest with you. I mean, that's good, so that's a nice, you're doing fixing plants, but cows will eat dandelions at the end of the day, so you know, it's food for them. But in any other year I'd have sprayed it, and, well, I would have had it sprayed and got rid of the weeds. So I'll just take a quick look at the grass that we mowed this morning, because I suspect it's dried quite well now it's been tedded out. Oh yeah, it's quite dry. Quite surprised really. Could probably bale it now, to be honest with you, but problem is at this time of the year, like I've already said, sorry for repeating myself, but you get a heavy dew at night and then it's back to square one again. But we'll be baling this hopefully tomorrow, along with this field, hopefully, if I can get it mown. Is not going to win any awards for having the most crop on. If anything, it's probably going to win the award with the least amount on. If we're going one round, this field's out to go by. But yeah, all is going well. Let's try and get it all mown before it goes dark. So it's currently 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll get off about 7, so Hopefully we can have it mown before then. But if anyone wants to have any guesses on how many bales there'll be off this 40 odd acres that there is here, go ahead and put it in the comments below, and in the next video we'll be baling it so you'll be able to see. But I can't see there really being anywhere near more than 100. It's definitely not the best crop in the world then. But it is what it is at the end of the day. 100 bales, 100 bales. And I know some people said in the previous video when we had a walk round, the crop walk for this, why don't I just let the cows in it? And yeah, I could have done, but I think I'd rather have 100 bales, if that's what I'm going to get, and then let the cows on it, and they can basically wrench the whole lot and pick over the bits that either the mowers missed or what the balers missed. So yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. If I'm 100 bales better off, I'll be 100 bales better off, and I'll be a happier person. Because I'm sure the cows will benefit from that in the winter. So a slight change of plan. So we've mown field number 4. So there's 45 acres here that we've mown today. It's currently just gone 6:15. So we've only got about another hour until the sun sets. No, another half an hour rather. And then the sun sets. So it sets before 7 nowadays. We're just going into field number 5. So field number 5 is actually a field of third cut. So 5 acres, so this will take it to 50 acre now. And this is a field of third cut. This is the field of reseed that we reseeded last year. So it's only had fertiliser and slurry 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks, and it's got as much grass on as the field I've just mown. If not, it's actually got a bit more. So while we're here, may as well just whip this field off, because I don't think this will grow much more in the next couple of weeks. Plus it's out of the way, if you know what I mean. It's out of its way, it's a different spot to all the other ground that should be left. So I'm going to whip it off. sure if you can see me very well, but it's currently about 7:30 and we have finished for the day. We have mown today 50 acres, 45 acres of second courts and 5 acres of third courts of reseed, which is better than I expected because I thought I was only going to be able to mow about 20 of it, but James was milked tonight so I can carry on mowing. We've got it all mown. Apologies if you can't see me very well, but if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below, and hopefully we'll see you all in the next one, which will be baling. So guesses on how many bales. I'm gonna guess somewhere around 150 if we're lucky. But yeah, anyway, enough of me waffling. I'll see you. Bye.